So displayed here is a form that we're using on the Akumina Digital Play site. And now this form is being managed within the Akumina Form Manager. And by default, it'll store information in a list within SharePoint. That information can be reported on, as well as be notified to a specific user. But there are times that you want to take this to maybe notify a ticketing system on your side. So you need to customize that email that gets generated. So let's take a look at how to do this now. To do this, to start, we're actually going to open up Flow. We'll create a new flow for this one. Choose this, All Apps, and we'll choose Flow right there. Okay, I'm going to go to My Flows. We're going to create a new one from blank. We're going to say when a new item is created within SharePoint. We'll go say notify from form. Okay, we have to give the site address. Sometimes you'll see a drop-down of lists that are available right there. Other times you want to put in your specific site collection URL. All depends on how many site collections you have on the site. So on this one, I'm actually going to choose Enter Custom Value, and I'll paste in the site collection path. And now I have a list of all the lists that are in the system. In this case, I know that my form for the IT request is called IT request IAK. Choose that one. I'm going to say New Step. I'm going to say a new action. I can also create conditions if I need to. But for now, I'll just do a simple action for this one. And this one is going to let me choose the different connectors available for this. So for this one, because I want to send out an email notification, I'm going to choose Office 365 Outlook. Scroll down a bit, and I can see an option here to say send an email. And in this case, I'm going to do a simple email notification to myself just to show the demonstration. So in this case, I'm going to say go to dan.o'neill@akumina.com. I can have a subject in here. That's good. So new IT request. I can even use merge in data from the form itself to display in there. You can see I have all these options down here for these forms that are default items within the list itself, as well as custom ones that are in there as well. So we can say title. Okay. So we have body now here again. So here's where we can now customize the email that gets sent out to me. So I can say name, I can do email, and I can say comment. Okay. Now I can merge in all these items in here as well. So we have kind of here, we say we do first and then last, since it's the first and last name. We have the email address right there, and we have the comment as well. Now what's cool about this though is that I can also add additional advanced options for this email that goes out. Which is this, I have an option to send a different from address. What's cool about this is that you might want to have this come from maybe do not reply at emailaddress.com or whatever it might be. But you might have noticed that on the form itself, we actually have an email field in here that somebody can submit their form email address record. But to be more exact of who this is coming from, I can actually choose the name of the record that is actually submitting the form through SharePoint, basically. So I click on here from, I can choose created by email. This is basically the email address of the user that created the file, the form submission. I can BCC, I can CC, so on and so forth. I can set the importance, and I'm going to set this one to be high, as well as modify this to say if it's HTML or not. In this case, it's not HTML, so I'm going to choose no. Okay, so now simply I have these submissions in there for this. I can save my flow, and as soon as I save this, it's basically done and active within a matter of moments. Okay, so I have my notify from form. Let's come back over here now, and let's see what happens when I submit this form. So I say Daniel O'Neill. Watch this, I'm going to do blah 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 at blah blah blah.com. Location, I'm in the Nashua office. Service category, I'm going to say that I have a phone issue, and I have no dial tone. Frowny face. Submit request. Now it's going to be notified within our system. Now it's reportable within the Akumina app manager itself, so we have all that visibility into there. Now within a few moments, I'm going to get an email. Look at this. I already got the email notification right now. It's come to me, from me. You can see that I have my email address in there because I put that in there, but I have my comment here as well. What you might not notice here is that it came from Dan O'Neill. It's because I set the form to send it from the person who's logged into the system, not the email address that's specified right there. If I wanted to, I can alternate those to do that. So now I have this, and now I have my form available for this. And that's an easy way to create a form notification for forms within Akumina.